Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Zach. Today we're going to be doing fried rice stir fry with chicken. Alright, so this is all the stuff we're going to need. We got our meat, we got our vegetables, we have our rice, then we have our seasonings. I'm going to be using avocado oil because I have it. You could use vegetable, canola, any neutral oil. Alright, so we're going to wash out our rice. You could use basically any rice you want as long as it's white. This is 240 grams of it. So you're just going to turn on the sink and then kind of move your hands around and get it washed out. Alright, so our water is finally boiling. Dump in your 240 grams of rice into the 7 ounces of water. You may think that it's not enough water or it's not enough rice, but it'll expand while it cooks. And then just kind of stir it around. Kind of do that, and then pop a lid on it, and then let it go for 15 minutes. All right, so get out your chicken, and then this is my favorite part about it, cut it into small bits. So the thing that I really like about this is that you have similar textures, so just make sure whenever you're making it, make sure to cut all your things in the same size. So keep your carrots similar size, keep your mushrooms, your chicken, all that. Alright, so we got our chicken cut up into the right size bits. So now we're just going to season it. Got some salt. Alright, we got pepper, then salt. You don't need to add too much salt. We're doing soy sauce later. Got our salt. Then get some sugar. Put just a little bit of sugar in there. Don't want it to be too sweet. And then we got our soy sauce. This is what's really going to give it all that flavor. Alright, so now we got get our soy sauce. And you can add soy sauce to the rice too, but soy sauce is going to be the real thing that gives all of our fried rice all that flavor that we want. And then once you get all your ingredients in there, just mix it around. You kind of want like the brownish color of it. That's when you know you got enough. So once you got it up to a boil, I already dumped it in because I'm an idiot. Put a kitchen towel over it, turn off the heat. You can move it over there and then put the lid on. And we're gonna let that go for 15 minutes. All right, so first I'm gonna chop up my mushrooms. And make sure to do this while your rice is cooking or just some time free that you have. Because you don't wanna do it right while it's cooking so it gets overcooked. So once you get your veggies chopped up into the bites and pieces you want, just kind of dump them into a big bowl, and then because you're all gonna put your veggies in at once. So I'm just gonna dump my mushrooms in, and then my carrots later. All right, so after 15 minutes, it should kind of look something like this. And if it looks kind of mushy, it's fine. It'll dry up whenever you steam it. So just take it out, dump it on a plate, spread it out, then put a paper towel over it, and then just let that go until you're ready to cook it. Alright, so get a little bit of avocado oil in there. Alright, so I did a good amount of garlic, 3 cloves. Put in all of it. And then just let that kind of sit around in there for a little bit. Alright, so once you can really start to smell the garlic, get all of your veggies and just go ahead and dump them all in. Make sure to keep the bowl around because we're going to use that later to put them back in. So it's about ready. Just dump it into a bowl. Make sure to leave the oil and don't dump it on the floor like I just did. Alright, so now more oil. That's a good amount of oil. And then get all of your chicken and then just dump it in there. Just get it all in there. Alright, so you can just kind of cut in half the chicken whenever you think it's ready. It should look something like that. All the soy sauce is kind of not on it anymore. And then whenever you cut it open, there shouldn't be pea in the middle. All right. So do another oil spritz, like that. And then dump in your egg. It should be on pretty high heat. I put it on medium. And you're just gonna wait until the egg starts to kind of scramble a little bit, or like get some curds going. So you can kind of see that there's veggies and there's some soy sauce from the chicken still in there. That's actually good. You want that because it just gives it extra flavor. And then right now is the time to dump in all of your rice. Just like this. And then you're just going to mix it around. Get all the egg and that stuff incorporated, into each other. Alright, so we're going to season the rice itself with a bit of salt and a bit of soy sauce. Alright, so if you're like me and you completely undercook the rice, you can just leave it in there. But if you did what I said, and do what I say, not what I do, okay? So I'm just going to mix around the veggies, get it all incorporated in there. Alright, so once you got the veggies, then dump in the chicken. And then just mix it around until it's all nice and just beautiful. So that's how to make a delicious bowl of fried rice. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out our other videos. And that's it.